Egg broth is easier to make than you might think. To make this recipe, I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of white flour. I will add half a cup of water. This amount of water is enough to cover the flour. Now, I'll mix it. Once that's done, I'll let it rest. In a large skillet, I'm going to add about half a cup of bacon cut into small pieces. No need to add oil. The bacon fat will help with the frying. Stir for a few minutes with a spatula until it fries well. This is the ideal point for the bacon. See how crispy they are. Now let's remove all of them from the skillet. The bacon adds a special flavor to our broth. You're going to love this unique combination. It's very tasty. Now let's move on to the other part of the recipe. Add 1 chopped onion to the bacon fat. I'm going to add a green bell pepper. Also, 4 cayenne peppers. And finally, add 4 crushed garlic cloves. Let's sauté these seasonings for a few minutes. After sautéing them well, let's continue the recipe by adding 1 chopped tomato. Now we'll add more seasonings. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and finally 1 teaspoon of paprika. Now let's mix these seasonings until they combine well. You can increase the amount of seasonings if you think it's necessary, feel free. Once that's done, let's add the mixture we prepared earlier and let rest. We're also going to add water until it's covered. Now stir and wait for it to boil until it reaches a thicker consistency. This is the perfect consistency to continue the recipe. Look at the texture of this broth. The smell is wonderful. Now I'm going to add 4 eggs to give our broth a special flavor. I'll let it cook for 3 minutes. After that time, we can start stirring the eggs. We only stir after cooking so the eggs don't end up in very small pieces. Once that's done, now we'll add chopped collard greens. And to finish, add green onions to taste. Let's mix these ingredients for another 2 minutes to finish the recipe. After all that, our broth is ready. This is the perfect point. Let's turn off the heat and bring the skillet near our bowl to serve. With the help of a spoon, we'll fill up our bowl. Preferably, serve this broth while it's still hot. The taste is even better when it's hot. The seasonings become more flavorful and you'll love it. Once that's done, let's finish by adding the bacon we fried earlier. If you want to enhance the flavor, add some lemon, but it's already perfect like this. Now just give it a little stir and enjoy.